just what can you say? We're just moving right to the next match. There you see it, Living in Fashion versus Rilo King and Yoshi Bell.
We're going to start off with our scores. We have Gloria and Jose. Gloria and Jose. To my right, we've got Amanda and Milo. We've got to my left. We've got Rudy and personal responses. I'm not still responding to and of course, and the Browning. Where are you? Especially not least, we have smoked up and following contest, this scheduled for one fall. And it's for your Irish, for your Irish championship.
And you heard it from Armani Sage himself, this next match from the Hybrid Tag Team Championships, Doc. As we're awaiting the entrance of the challengers, it's been a team that definitely has a little bit of history, but I don't believe we've seen them actually team together. Rilo King and Yoshi Bell. And Doc, just like we said, two men that do have a shared history, friends in and out of the ring, but I don't think they've actually come together in ring competition before tonight. And I gotta tell you, given that they are going up against the reigning tag team champions, Living in Fashion, I've gotta think that's gonna be a factor in the match tonight.
Well, first of all, it's Living in Fashion. So I will make sure they know and they can get their people to give you a cease and desist.
That's quite all right.
But I agree with you. These two we have not seen match up yet. They gave a fierce battle in the previous hybrid experience, so I'm excited to see how they do together. Mike, I know you're dancing. I see you moving and grooving.
Can't help it, you know, just the feeling overtakes you when you hear the music. Living in Fashion, Devin Carter, Zakai Living, excuse me, Doc, Fashion.
That's right.
You don't want to get those letters in the mail.
Get it right.
There you see Zakai Living, Devin Carter, his tag team partner, making their bombastic, dynamic, what are the big words can I think of? Amazing entrance.
Great use of your synonyms.
I mean, I'm doing my best over here.
But I agree with you, they look very well accessorized with their belts, their championships.
And they are the reigning tag team champions here at Hybrid. Devin Carter, of course, is the Rising Star champion as well.
We're going to see whether Yoshi Bell and Rilo King will be able to step up or they need to step out. We got to figure that part out.
I mean, it's going to be one or the other. I mean, once you get to this point, you're staring across the other team on the other side of the ring. It's gut check time. It's time to go, or just like you said, Doc, time to go home. And what's it going to be for Rilo King and Yoshi Bell? Both of these guys, I mean, we've already seen them with hard-fought victories against Alexander Crowley here at Hybrid in the past couple of shows. We know that these two guys are definitely capable of taking it to their opponents. But with tag team wrestling, like we've already said, Doc, there's this whole other layer, other dynamic, because you are working with another person. Living in Fashion, we know firsthand, they are a well-oiled machine, very much on the same page, have been competing with each other everywhere they've been, really. And Rilo King and Yoshi Bell, again, strong singles competitors, but is that going to cross over?
I agree with you. Living in Fashion is a tried and true. They're a vetted tag team. They know exactly what they're thinking. They know how to finish each other's sentences. This is going to be a true test for Rilo King and Yoshi Bell, because even though they are gelling as friends, that's not enough. They need to be able to gel as partners, as fighters.
Couldn't agree with you more, Doc, and we'll see if they're able to do just that as Devin Carter gets it locked in with this side headlock on Yoshi Bell.
Ooh, Yoshi Bell's really showing his technical knowledge against Devin.
That's right, managing to break out of the headlock, converting it into a wrist lock of his own, and Devin Carter trying to get out of it, but the Spear of Ronin, Yoshi Bell maintaining wrist control.
It's like Devin Carter's giving him a little cram session here. Because the thing is, as much as you know technically, you do have to plan for the unpredictability of a match.
I see what you're saying. I think there's only so much you can plan for it, though. I mean, of course, you practice, study film, you know, you're in the lab doing what you can do, working on your own offense, but I feel like there's always that X factor that you don't really know until you're here and doing it, and both of these men showing they are very ready to take it to each other, trading back and forth.
Ooh.
Devin Carter, the big shoulder tackle, takes down Yoshi Bell.
We got agility and we have strength here.
A cartwheel through, Yoshi Bell attempting the takedown. Goes for a kick, Devin Carter trying one of his own, missing, Yoshi Bell missing, Devin Carter goes for the sweep. How about this, Doc?
All right.
Tit for tat.
It's a little bit of a stalemate. Ooh, not quite though.
Yoshi Bell hits the sweep, follows it up with that kick to the back of the head, and it goes for the double axe handle, misses.
Ooh, was that a little bit of frustration from Yoshi Bell?
Well, I don't know if you've ever hit your head or anything like that, Doc, but it's a little frustrating as Devin Carter with the kick converts it into a takedown. Went for the PK, but Yoshi Bell going for the roll-up.
All right. Now that was a little bit soon, because as we've seen before, you have to chip away at your opponent. You can't just assume that they're tired just because they've run a little bit over the ropes, but at this point, they need to at least work on each other's body parts. You have to make sure that you take their legs from under them first.
Hold on, Doc. Rilo King just tagged himself in, just hitting the back of Yoshi Bell.
Oh. Okay. Now, Rilo King we have seen with the Death Dealer. So I'm wondering if he's learned anything from his match. So I can't wait to see what he does with Sakai.
I got to think, referring to his match with Alexander Crowley, I feel like if you're in there with somebody of that caliber, you're going to learn something every time. I mean, it may not necessarily be what you thought you were going to learn going into that match, but I've got to think that's played in just Rilo's game plan here. How did it not? But kind of going back to our earlier point is, just that X factor. Zakai Living, very, very different competitor than Alexander Crowley. But Rilo King, to his credit, doesn't seem to be really missing a beat here. He's got that wrist lock. Zakai Living rolling out of the wrist lock from Rilo King and just converts it into one of his own.
Well, think about this for a minute, because we know that Rilo King is a very talented wrestler, but we also know, and we have seen from his discussions with Yoshi in the socials, as well as his match with Alexander.
Hold on, Doc. Innovative, just bouncing off the top rope. Rilo King, the athleticism on display.
Oh, okay. Oh, get it? Oh.
Big drop kick, the hang time from the right. Rilo King. Zakai Living, if he thought he was going to have an easy day at the office, he's getting a rude awakening right now, and Rilo King right back to that wrist lock.
Well, Rilo King, he's trying to show that not only is he the energetic one, but I hope he's not being a little overzealous coming in early, because Zakai's very quick.
Case in point right there, Doc. You said it yourself, quick as, he's going for that hip toss, but Rilo King, the more powerful of the two. But Zakai using that quickness and agility, shifting his momentum to the other side. Rilo King gets sent over into a bulldog.
Oh, he's kicked out. He's still in the game. He's ready to go.
The referee Hella saying it's only two. We're still going. Zakai Living with that front face lock on Rilo King, bringing him over to Living in Fashion's corner. Devin Carter, the legal man.
Oh, we got some tag team action from Living in Fashion. Oh, I think Rilo King's regretting it now. Oh,
assisted Hurricane Rana takeover by Living in Fashion. The tag team offense and Fashionista. That guillotine leg drop.
Okay, yeah, and Devin Carter, legal man in now. Rilo King regretting life, trying to figure out which way is up, but he's going to have to shake it off because Devin Carter is going in strong with those elbows.
And exactly what you're saying, Doc, is Devin Carter is on the attack and really just trading back and forth with Rilo King. You heard Zakai Living just not letting Devin Carter get too sidetracked with this not going as planned, but words and actions, two different things. A snapmare takes Devin Carter over. Rilo King now, just that hard kick to the back of the head. The Fashionista on the receiving end now.
Ooh.
The Shining Wizard across the face of Devin Carter. Is that going to be enough?
Not quite.
Just a 1 count. Devin Carter.
Now, Rilo King is a bit of a chaotic energy. He has his own rhythm going on in his head. The underground music helps him to keep himself going. He has a different pace than everybody else. So it's just a matter of keeping up with him. Can Devin Carter do that?
Oh, and swinging neck breaker. I think you may have answered your question with that right there. Rilo King going for the pin.
Ooh.
Still just a 2. And Rilo King, to kind of feed off of what you're saying there, Doc, I've been very impressed with what I've seen from him so far. He's been a good melding of speed and power every time we've seen him. Hasn't always been able to pick up the victory, but I've got to think that that's something that he will hopefully refine in time. Likewise with Yoshi Bell, very strong outings from this young man. And it looks like they may have a bit of a tag team offense of their own. Yoshi Bell. No, Devin Carter reverses into the roll-up.
Ooh. Consider, though, that we have a bit of a yin and yang relationship going with Yoshi Bell and Rilo King. Yoshi, the more patient one, the more likely to strategize his moves, and the chaotic energy from Rilo King. So this is going to be a melding. It's going to take time for it to mesh, but we can certainly see it happening here.
We'll see if we can happen. I mean, I gotta say, it looks like there's been 1 or 2 miscommunications between Rilo King and Yoshi Bell. Nothing major, but that is exactly the kind of thing that could snowball into something disastrous if you're not careful. Devin Carter, though, getting taken down by that hard elbow by Yoshi Bell, going for the pin. Just a 2 again, another near fall. Devin Carter, he's gonna need to make a tag soon. Gotta think that's not where he wants to be right now.
Ooh, he's just taking shots to the chest. Sure, he can hear his bones cracking at this point, taking all those elbows. Oh, and a big drop. Oh, we'll drop from Rilo King.
Spirit Ronin going from the cover one more time. Again, not enough to put Devin Carter away. Just the heart of the Fashionista on display. I mean, he's been on the receiving end of quite a lot from Yoshi Bell, including this rear chin lock just cranking back on the spine of Devin Carter with that knee across the back.
I don't think your chiropractor would approve of that move.
Definitely not, although he'll probably be happy when you pay him after getting caught in it. And Devin Carter both been fighting to their feet. He's able to get up to a vertical base.
He's got him out from behind him. Devin Carter, he was able to get out of he anticipated Yoshi Bell, but here comes Rilo.
Yoshi Bell catches him with that hard knee. Both men in the ring now. Rilo King, Yoshi Bell taking Devin Carter to the ropes, but is this disaster? Yoshi Bell, gotta think he's in the right spot at the right time, stopping Devin Carter from making the tag, grabs the ankle of the Fashionista.
What's he gonna do with it?
The scorpion kick takes down Yoshi Bell. That's enough for Zakai Living to get the tag. Down goes Rilo King. Zakai Living.
Ooh, on fire. Good Lord, it's giving lariats. Ooh, both arm and leg lariats. And we have the agility of Zakai Living. Cartwheel right into the corner and using the partner of Rilo King against him.
Yoshi Bell goes to the outside. And Doc, again, we've been saying it this whole time, the cartwheel splash from Zakai Living. Not enough, but Doc, that is just illustrating the running point throughout this match. Rilo King, Yoshi Bell, again, very solid competitors, but just these 1 or 2 mishaps, they don't seem to be on the same page.
It's gonna take some time. You can't just gel on the first go around.
Oh, hold on, Doc. I think Living in Fashion has some very sinister things in mind for Rilo King. Didn't mean to cut you off there, but looked like this was going to be a high-impact maneuver. Rilo King, he's trying to fight out of it, but Living in Fashion just landing those hard shots. Up and over. Rilo King lands. Yoshi Bell tags himself in again. And Zakai Living shoving Devin Carter out the way, eats the lariat from Yoshi Bell. There's Rilo King with the forearm.
They've called, Yoshi Bell's called Rilo in. They're gonna have a tag team maneuver in the middle of the ring. Ooh.
Sweep from Yoshi Bell and the single leg drop kick from Rilo King. Yoshi Bell goes for the pin.
Oh!
And again, just a 2 count, 2.9. Devin Carter refusing to say die, just managing to stay in this match. Zakai Living now back in the ring.
We have all 4 competitors in the ring. Who is the legal man? That is going to be the name of the game.
Do not envy the referee in this position here. Just breaking down into pure chaos. Rilo King charging at Devin Carter, gets sent to the outside. Yoshi Bell coming off the ropes now catches Devin Carter with that boot to the midsection.
Yoshi Bell now preparing Devin Carter, but Devin's able to maneuver himself out of it using Yoshi Bell.
Yoshi Bell, Rilo King colliding one more time. That's twice this match, Doc.
Oh my goodness. Devin Carter's got something sinister planned. Oh! And has this called it? Yes, it has. Big move from
Zakai Living, Devin Carter hit the fashion disaster on Yoshi Bell, and Doc, that was it, enough to seal the deal. 1, 2, 3, and Living and Fashion are still your hybrid tag team champions.
Zakai Living extending a hand to Yoshi Bell, one extended to Rilo King. Very respectful show of showmanship here by both teams. Love to see it.
Absolutely. I guess not something we see often enough, in my opinion, given the people we see come through the hybrid school of wrestling. But it's always good to see some kinship with everybody there in the ring. Rilo King, Yoshi Bell, hell of a fight from them, but does not change the fact Living and Fashion still your tag team champions.